Good afternoon, Carlene Davis.
Hi, Clinton Lindsay. God bless you. Yes, I'm in the sunny side of life.
All
Jumping
right.
down.
All right. Show off. Big time show off. Well, actually, for us here in Fort Lauderdale, it's 82 beautiful degrees right now.
Okay, you're trying to outdo us,
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you?
definitely. At least for now, because when the heat wave comes in a month or so, we'll be balling. So, and we need rain right now. We're praying for rain. South Florida needs rain. So, how are you, Miss Davis?
I'm really well. Just giving thanks. Resting from a very busy season there, leading to Easter
Mm-hmm.
and following Easter. We were in Barbados. Yeah, so just kind of back in the studio, back getting some new material done right now as you speak.
But listen, as you talk about material, I must congratulate you on this new album. The last one was good, but Songs of Zion. Why did you choose to do an album of this sort of music? Generally, a lot of social commentary on this one, even Songs of Zion.
Yes,
What
the, ch- the
prompted that change?
well, listen, it's part of who we are as a people. Sometimes I find that and I think I might have been guilty of it at one point in my career.
Mm-hmm.
We shy away from our foundation. We shy away from it. You're trying to, mix in with the crowd.
Right, right, right.
But for me, the sound of the drums
Oh my
and the
goodness.
melody,
Oh, takes me back to Africa. It takes me back.
there you go.
So it's
Sometimes
deliberate.
we're afraid of going there because maybe we don't quite understand. But for myself and say Tommy and people like us, the vessel, if the vessel is in a
Right.
place of purity and honesty, then the drums will speak and speak life.
Right, right. But you know something, Carlene, and over the years,
Yes.
your music has been associated with Africa. Because when you think
Mm,
of, you know, Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela, i you and Africa sort of have a little thing going. And
we
I'm thinking that um how soon are you gonna put something together for this seem to be a good and positive leader in Africa now. Abraham Torreira, what is the pronunciation of his last name? That guy over there, that's
I
now
don't
all the other African leaders are following.
right. I just believe it's a new season, and
Yes,
yes, the truth is, all those songs that were done then are just as potent and relevant for now.
that is true too. Yes, yes, yes. 'Cause when you think of Willie Mandela, what she has done then and Nelson Mandela still relevant today.
Yes, the history and the foundation of the people, we don't just walk away from that. We use that as a catalyst to move forward
Right,
and
right,
to grow and to learn and to just like us right here in Jamaica, the work that was done before us. And I'm not just talking about music. I mean, I'm talking about the fight to have freedom, to be free from slavery. In our neck of the woods, somebody suffered, somebody paid the price. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And
right.
so we have to continue to teach the youths and reach the youths
Right, right,
with the
right,
message.
right, right. So that was the kind of thought process that went into the album, "Songs of Zion," because even the
Um,
word Zion, you don't hear the traditional Christian use that word much.
and it's all over the Bible. Zion is the place where God is. Zion is really the church, the body
Exactly,
of Christ.
because in all fairness to the Rastafarian community, they were the one that really brought that word into our daily lives, like in our vocabulary.
Mm, you got that right. And there's so much we can learn from them. When you think of brethren, when you think of one love, and it is now become so universal.
Right, right,
One
right.
love was came out of those people who said, "Listen, man, we need to walk in one love, in unity." And the whole thing of being irie. To be irie was like to be joyful,
Put
to
to
be
be joyful.
peaceful,
Right,
to
right,
love one another.
right,
So they were coming up with their own phrases that will express who they are.
right, 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 right. No, no,
And now it has spread abroad. Now it has spread abroad.
it don't spread. It don't
It
spread.
don't spread.
And I think
Exactly.
when a Jamaican artist like this new leader in Faso, when a Jamaican artist embraces a leader like that, we know where it's gonna go. If you remember, we were one of the few countries that were beating down apartheid in our music, in our art, and I think if
Yes.
this guy continue on the way he's carrying on, influencing these new other leaders in Africa, I think Jamaicans
Yes.
gonna jump and start to sing praises to him too, like they did
Yes.
Mandela, anti, um, boat and so on and so on. What do you think?
I believe so, because guess what? As a people, we we you look towards people of your color that you can emulate, and especially when they're doing a good thing, when
Right,
the
right,
cause is for humanity,
right,
for the betterment of humanity. As a people, of course, you need to encourage you. I'm encouraged. The listeners will be encouraged, and then it will cause them to look deeper and say, wait, if he can be this, so can I.
right, right, right. And of course, there's not a Bob Marley tribute.
The noise, there's lots of noise and
That a
this
nice?
on the sound.
Okay.
Yes, on my end, but if you're not
Oh,
hearing it,
I'm not
that's
hearing
okay. I'll manage.
it. Don't even start. I'm not hearing it. You are clean as
Okay,
a whistle. And there
that's good.
can't
That's
be
good.
a Bob Marley tribute, right? I haven't heard one yet that they don't bring in a particular song. I wonder what song that is. You have any idea?
Say it again about tribute to Bob Marley.
I said there cannot be a tribute to Bob Marley without a particular song being played. And I was just wondering if you have any idea what that song would be.
One love,
Yeah, right.
one heart. Let's get together and feel
Yeah, the
alright.
song here. Just in February past, that was a song that just about every DJ and radio that was celebrating Bob
Oh my
Marley's birthday
God.
had to play this song.
Oh, oh my goodness. I am just, thank you so much for digging that one up.
You know me. You know me. I got
Ah,
I got your file.
that's
I got
Clinton Lindsay.
you know me. But this song is like
Big
what?
tune,
Yeah,
big
big
tune,
tune, big tune. I mean, you play
big
Bob.
tune.
You were singing Bob Marley's theme song, which is "One Love." You can't get around that. But in terms of
Yes,
paying tribute to him at any time, birthday, anniversary of his death, this song just has to be played.
yes, yes. Because this was Tommy writing to his brethren, writing
Right,
to his friend and say, listen, man, we need to have a conversation. In other words, I'm missing those conversations that we've had. We used to have, sit down and reason with one another. I'm
right,
missing those moments. That's
right.
what that song was about. And of course, it was done before Mandela was free. As a matter of fact, it was pretty soon after that song that he was free.
Right, 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 right.
You know,
And of course, coming to Jamaica was on top of his list. He just had to come to Jamaica to thank Jamaica and Jamaicans for the years of just singing and chanting for his freedom.
yes, yes. And he hadn't even become president at the time. He had just been
He
released, and
just, yes,
he was right, and he was in Mayor Dinkins at the time had him in New York on a New York State tour,
yes.
and the song "Welcome Home, Mr. Mandela" was the theme song
Was
that
it,
was used
yes,
across
yes.
um the tri-state area,
It, and it was,
and
and it was. And you mentioned New York, and I'm just gonna take you back just a couple of years. Couple of years, it's not a long time, Carlene. Just a couple of years ago. The first time I saw you perform was at the Beacon Theatre 1980.
ooh, yes,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
that
word! And Bob Marley was on the outside trying to get
tried to
in,
get
right?
in. You remember that? And you had this big
Yes,
hit. But the ironic thing about that, your biggest hit at the time, your first introduction was The Harder They Come.
the harder they come.
You remember?
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, I can you imagine? I just sang that song at the Barbados Reggae Weekend
Uh huh.
2 Fridays ago, on the Legends Night, and that was one of the songs that the people just went crazy when I started because it was Legends Night and it was a chance to share my story, share my catalog of songs over the
Right,
years,
right,
and
right.
pay tribute to other legends. I felt led to pay tribute to other legends,
Right,
which would have
right.
included Jimmy Cliff, Bob Marley, and Ken Booth. Yes,
And Ken Boone. You have done a few duets with Ken, as a matter of fact, haven't you?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Why, my lord? Yes.
But let me ask you, Carlene, what keeps you going? I mean, like I said, I saw you 1980, and by my calculation, that like 45 years ago. What keeps you going, Carlene?
Well, I've asked myself that all the time. Well, first and foremost, I give honor and glory and praise to God for giving me life,
Mm-hmm.
strength, and the ability to do what you see me do and hear me do. Because if it wasn't for him, I would have lost it. I would have probably lost my mind. Yeah, let's be
You
real.
wouldn't.
But he has kept me. And
Right, right.
when I decided to step out in and do full-time music, it was a challenge. But I knew I had to just do it. I couldn't go back and forth between a 9 to 5 and music anymore.
Right, right,
I'd reached a place where it was just overwhelming. And
right.
once I stepped out, I just never looked back. And part of the truth is when you step out into your purpose, then everything else fall in place. You have the ability, you're not overwhelmed by the
By
challenges
the
that come.
challenges, right, 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 right.
You
Ah,
you know you stop and you fix it and you keep going. Just like if you're on your way to Montego Bay and you get a puncture, you don't just stay in the rut.
that's right.
You
Just
go get it fixed.
fix
You
and
call the mechanic,
continue.
you get it fixed, and you head to Mumbai. You head to
Right, right.
Montego Bay. And it's the same thing with music. When you're and in anything that is your passion and your purpose, you just see it as a stepping stone to be better. And that's what keeps me. Each time I step out before an audience, I try to be the best that I can be. You
Nice, nice,
know,
nice.
and
I,
and to
I
be
tell you,
real,
I tell
and
you.
to be real.
Mm-hmm. I tell you one thing. The last time I saw you, you're not aging. I mean, when I saw you the last time. I think it was the last time I saw you was what, Marcia Griffiths um
Oh, her
her
celebration,
celebration,
50 years.
and I'm looking at you
Yes,
and
yes.
I'm looking at you like you. This was 1982. How do you keep physically in tune? What do you do? You exercise, you diet.
Well,
What do you do?
in my early years, exercise was very upfront. But
Okay.
as I mature, I do less, but I'm not a sit down and wait to be waited on. I
Uh,
get up and I do what I have to do. I'm very engaged
right.
in my physical activities around my home, around my children. Even when I have the support and the help, I still get my hands dirty. That's first thing. And I do go out and I walk and I try to eat well. I
Right.
became a what do you call it? Plexi, what you call it?
Vegetarian?
I will. I eat fish only, fish
Oh, okay. Okay.
and I will do a little lamb, and I will
Right.
do my homegrown goat,
Oh.
locally
Oh.
bred goat.
Why did you have to
because
say?
it
Why
is
did you have
very.
to say that? You know, I'm a curry goat lover, so so next time you come to Jamaica, I'm gonna become banging on your door for. That's my favorite Jamaican dish.
Well, I go down to Crossroad Market and I go see my favorite butcher and I see the goat hanging,
Oh
the
my
carcass hanging,
goodness!
and I
Oh,
say, I want this part, I want that
that
part.
part. Well, I'm gonna self-invite Clinton Lindsay to a
No
Sunday dinner.
problem.
You talk about your
You're
children, and
welcome.
Carlene, you now have your mini me, your replacement. How do you feel to
My
see your
continuation. It's my
continuation?
continuation.
Yeah. How does it feel to see the development of Naomi Cowan? What goes through your mind?
Well, first of all, I am giving thanks. It's mind blowing because it wasn't something that I truly foresaw. I'm
Mm.
telling you the truth. She was right in the mix of my work once she was old enough to be on that platform with me, holding the mic and assisting me. And she, just about all my recordings, she's on it with a song. Um, since I recommitted my life to
Right,
Christ, she
right.
has done many, many duets with me. But when she finished university in Canada and she came back and she said, after her first degree, and she says, boy, no, she went back to do her master's. And when she came back, she says, Mom, this is it. It's music.
It's music. Did you try to
And I just
discourage
said,
her?
no, no, I didn't. I just said, okay, let's go.
Nice,
Let's go.
nice.
And she has taken the bull by the horn
Oh,
and
I'm
she's
telling you.
rolling.
I am telling you. She called me a couple days ago, asking me, "Oh, Mr. Lindsay, it's Naomi." I'm like, Naomi. She said, "Did you get my new song yet?" And I played it earlier, the one about True Lies. And not
Yes.
only she sounds like you, Carlin, she looks like you.
Oh my goodness. And then, Mother's Day is this
Oh
weekend, and
yes,
my girl, she rocks my clothes. She rocks my clothes from the back in the day. There are days when I'm looking for something, and then I go to her house and I see it hanging in the closet.
so you, what are you saying? You both wear the same size?
Well, we're pretty much, she's remaining what I was then. She's
Ah,
at that
at,
point.
at that age,
And
right, right, right.
and she even rocks my mom's clothes.
Wow,
Even my mom's clothes. Yes, because my
nice,
mom was
nice,
quite a
nice,
fashionista.
nice.
But it, she's very committed and she's very focused, and that's what inspires me. She really inspires me when
Mm,
I see her at work.
right, nice, 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 nice. My
Yeah.
question to you, one of my last questions. Are you coming to Florida, to New York, USA anytime soon? Because I'm getting texts,
We
find out when she'll come. When are you coming this
Well,
way?
you know what? Y'all need to invite me, y'all.
Y'all, okay. Well, Florida is like second home because when you come to
That's
Florida,
right.
everybody just all over you. So,
I'm looking forward to doing. We're working on a tour,
hmm,
and it's in the bank right now. We're trying to cross all the T's and dot all
right.
the I's. So we are looking for sponsors. We're looking for promoters. So call me
Just call. All right,
any
just
old
call.
time.
Call you.
Just call
You know the
me
number.
any old. You don't need no reason. Any old season will be
Be fine.
fine.
Are you surprised at the early success of the album Songs of Zion?
Well, I feel like it's timely. It's like, you felt it when you were working on it, which we started from during COVID, when we started revamping some of these songs and putting a new touch to it. So I just think it is timely that there's such an interest, and we see it as an opportunity to speak to people who are searching.
Right.
They're looking, they're looking my faith. This Lord, I've given up on my faith, and I need to recommit myself to the foundation of who I am. That is Christ in me, the hope of His glory. And I'm saying these songs are ways and means that those people can identify
Identify with.
with.
Right, right, right.
You know, they grew up on it, they walked away from it, and now I'm saying, come, join us. You know,
Right, right. Well,
he
listen.
loves.
Go ahead,
So
continue.
you're talking about songs like "Sing Freedom,"
Mm-hmm.
"Just Shall Wipe Away," "Rafa,"
That was good. I
"Goodness
love
of."
that.
I have my reggae version of "Goodness of God."
Yes.
Then of course there's "Amazing Grace." Oh my God, the original version of "My Amazing Grace."
Well, I
And
tell
then
you
there's a
one thing.
song.
I tell you one thing.
Uh huh.
The song that you guys decided to be the first official single, Songs of Zion, the title track, I think that's
Yes.
leading people into the album even more because it's very unusual to release this title track of the album as the first single.
Ah, I got you.
So
Got you.
let's remind the listeners of your latest single from the album of the same name. I've heard people on radio playing this song that normally wouldn't touch a gospel song. I don't know if they
Mm,
confuse it or what, or they don't see it from a gospel artist. You know, I hear guys Rasta man who are promote Rasta a play a tune here.
mm,
What do you think is behind it?
amen.
What is the cause of that?
Well, I think it's exactly what the album and this song is about. We want to touch lives, no matter what who they are, the persuasions. We want
Right.
to connect with our brothers and sisters and remind them that hey, there's a plan on your life, there's purpose on your life, and you sing this song and you sing it long enough, you will find your purpose.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you believe it long enough. Just like Moses, when Moses was trying to take the children of Israel, escaping Pharaoh,
Mm-hmm.
God said to Moses, go do this and go do that. And Moses said, boy, I can't do it. And the Lord and use it,
Yeah.
which was the rod. So
The
there we have
rod.
things,
Yes.
the rod. We have things in our hands, you have in your hands. We have stuff right around us that we can use to improve and to become. But sometimes we start looking beyond
Yeah, that is
ourselves and I
true.
try
That
to
is
do what
true.
we see the next man do.
That are
But
true.
God has given us tools and equipment. We just have to say, show me how, show me, Lord.
Right, right. When he gives you
Take
that
some time out.
assignment, when he gives you the assignment, he gives you the tool to work with, right?
Hey, he give you the vision and he give you the finances and everything
Okay.
to run with it.
All right. Listen, we could go on and on and on and on and on and on, but 30 minutes is not. We'll have to do this again. But
And on.
I want to thank you very much, and I want you to take this opportunity because when we do an interview like this and we promote it days in advance, I'm looking at the numbers now, and I'm looking at least 30% increase in listenership. So it tells me that people want to hear Carlene Davis, at least the interview. So could you take this opportunity to thank the people from around the world that are listening to this right now?
Mm. Well, I just want to say thank you, no matter where you are across the globe. I'm just thankful for this platform and thank Clinton Lindsay for Foundation Radio and the work that he's doing and for your support. I want you to know that I'm looking forward to joining you wherever you may be. We want to do a diaspora tour, whether it is UK, Canada, USA, and across Africa and Europe because that's the purpose of this album
Yeah, yeah.
is to reach you. Those who loved me then, I want to love you back by being in your neck of the woods. So thank
Ah,
you so much for
well said.
joining.
Well said. Colin, say hello to the family for me and big up Mr. Tommy Cowan and Naomi and the rest of the team. All right?
Thank you. God bless you. And I want to big up VP Records, VPAL Music. You can get us on pick up this album on Deezer, Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music.
All right.
Amen. So go get your copy. God bless you.
And we
And
thank you.
so much.
All right then.
Clinton Lindsay, a promoter. Bring up the biggest set of artists from Jamaica. Like Super Cat and Mr. Early be the doctor. Only for artists, no for them, we can't remember. Who can remember when them used to keep Jamaica? The kind of show that used to give out no for water. To reggae artists.